Welcome to Paranormal, the solo game of the month that I bought physically instead of my B&B era. This game is pretty cool, but there are also problems. Uh, First of all, just as with Hercules, I put in place the protection because this way you can slide without harming the box. So this is the seal, and I also added felt surface for rolling dice. Now this rulebook, uh, I have to warn you that it requires constant flipping back and forth because there's a lot of information, and there is no index. The, the rulebook desperately requires an index. For the setup, I'm not going to do this again, but for the setup you are starting with three heroes. This is home, this is the crossroads, and I rolled a die where even is next to each other and odd is diagonally adjacent. So I rolled something like even, then I filled up the rest of the board with a random 14 other locations, so you have now 16 locations. The instructions are good if you can find them. So the setup here is you can follow it literally, and you have something like this or something like this. I am following the standard difficulty mode. There is no the game lacks difficulty modes, and the difficulty modes are the difficulty is transferred to the bosses, and there are 3 bosses in increasing difficulty. And Tanin the Witch, this cute girl here, is the so-called easiest boss. Also, okay, Barrett highlighted by playing a sample turn against Tanin and won by the skin of his teeth, if teeth have skin. Now, the nice thing about this game is that it invites you to ponder, and because it's a solo game, it doesn't matter. To ponder the possible things that you can do. There is there's an how do you say, quantum entanglement kind of thing for the inventory. The inventory is shared by all the heroes. The game starts as official rules. The 3 heroes in home. I just did my first turn here. There is a lost hero. This is the poor sucker who is lost, who is also guarded by boss minion instead of. So I need to make this clear because it is all written in the rulebook. But this is not a basic monster. This is a boss from Tanin. Tanin summons. As you can see from the back of the card, this is not a basic monster, but this is Tanin's doing, and Tanin has abducted basically, or has instructed the cultist to abduct somewhere our 4th hero. We don't need to save the 4th hero, but we are going to gain clues to where the dude is. So what makes sense is to consider what is in the corners, because the game starts with in each corner an enemy and a clue, or an asset, I mean, and one of the assets can be a clue, or it can be an item like a potion. Here is, for example, a potion. So I was, oh yeah, and also along the way you can make use of location abilities. And location abilities are things that you can do no matter if there is an enemy or not, as long as you're not fighting the enemy. So and some, not all. So for example, Baton Rouge has no location ability, but some have location abilities. Like for example, this. If you sacrifice a die for that round for that by that hero, then you gain this token. This is a wild token, which is a die that you can place. So it is a very effective thing. Every you can select the order of the heroes, but once you selected a hero, you have to do 3 actions out of a set of 4, and that is move, combat, interact, and rest. Yeah, and so you can move, or interact, or any combination of that. That is also explained in the rules. Yeah. So what am I going to do? So in home is just where you start. It doesn't have any special things. The crossroads is one of the 2 ways to revive a hero. Heroes have, of course, hit points. There are 3 hit points per hero. And my first idea was to move with Marie, because Marie has a special ability that she ignores elusive. Elusive is this symbol, and the guy in the bottom is this. So this is just for showing how rich the game is in principle. So that's why it's a pity that I have trouble with the rulebook. But this is an elusive gull, and it wants 3 even dice. So Marie, I wanted to go first to here and sacrifice a die to gain an assist. And then the question is, what can you do with an assist? An assist is very useful because it counters all these kinds of conditions that can happen to you, or that can be inflicted. And oh man, where is this assist? That's what I said. Here is X assist. So assist is written here, and it grants you. You can spend an assist to ignore any symbol one time, except the doom icon or the spread icon. So that's basically the idea. Now, for because Marie is in the party, she has iron chains which prevent a monster's effect for one round. The round is yeah, what is a round? I think a round is yeah, the round is the enemy the hero turn and the enemy turn. So all the heroes and all the enemies. So now, but then I was thinking maybe I should go to the nearest demon to fight it. So I rolled with Dan. Shan, sorry, this is Shan. And Shan has also a hero card, as Sean says, +1 reroll in combat. So I rolled this as my first roll, and I need to defeat this guy. I need 2 of a kind and 2 odd. Now, the 2 ones that I rolled are both 2 of a kind and are 2 odd, but the rule book says that you have to use different dice. So this is 2 of a kind, and this has to become 2 odd or something. So I'm going to re-roll because Sean can re-roll and hope for the best, but it's unfortunately a 2, so I lose. Maybe I'll spend, and I'm not really a fan of but this should be not one time use only, but let's see, 1 red die, or ignore touch, prevent the monster's effect for 1 round. Well, Sean loses a hit point immediately because he enters combat with the teardrop. But there is no way to change this die except I'll sacrifice this this card. Then there is a monster, an asset. This is an asset discard pile. I'll place it over there and take a red die and hope for the best. Yes, it is a 3. So we have 2 odds and we have 2 of a kind, so the monster is defeated. This doom icon helps us in mitigating doom, because there is also a doom track. The rulebook doesn't say how to start, but I suppose that you start at 0 with the doom track marker outside side of the doom track, and doom is handled in the enemy phase, not in the hero phase. This icon means that we gain a clue